everybody. How are y'all doing? I'm good. I'm Dr. Padmavati Tungaturti from Teachconnect. As a regular habit, I just want to meet all the recruiters and the uh, job seekers so that they can interact with me here. And I'm very happy that you're all waiting and you're watching. Though you are not watching live, my video you are watching. For I'm very happy about this and I appreciate you all for your time and try watching a little more than the regular content. Maybe you are watching about 7 minutes to 8 minutes and you should watch more, I feel. Thank you so much for trying to be concurrent viewers with me. I'm Dr. Padmavati Tungaturti from Teachconnect. I'm in the process of giving tips to all the recruiters and the job seekers. I'm a quality education specialist. You can know more about me on my website www.teachconnect.in. Today, in this webinar, I would like to talk to you all about building a school culture that teachers don't want to leave. This is about a lot of emotional leadership with the teachers don't want to leave the school because the leadership is amazing. It is their passion which is driving them, and the teachers want to be retained in the school and they don't mind working for the salary which you are paying them. You must be paying fat salary, but it is not necessary that the teachers should be retained and the teachers should be there in the school. That's how we come to a different level of understanding, and we need to have the segments. Now, the agenda says that we need to have a few segments. The first one being the foundation as to what is there in this agenda, and the second one is the emotional leadership, how the teachers are working. Just a minute, I think my power is running out. Yeah, I'm good to go now. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for waiting. And the second segment is about the emotional leadership, the role of the leaders, the emotional safety, and we will also talk on the morning circle time, appreciation, and so on. When you wait further, that will be a very good experience for y'all. And you can also see that there are a few segments, and yeah, some people are joining. For welcome once again, for all those who are joining now, welcome once again to this webinar, live webinar. I'm Dr. Padmavati Tungaturti. Today we ask powerful questions to ourselves, like when we are talking to teachers, how are we going to build a culture that doesn't allow the teachers to go away or resign at the end of the day? The first thing is what is visible is one kind of culture, what we are talking about. But what is that which is happening in the staff room? That is the second kind of uh, culture which happens. That is inside, the internal culture of the teachers has to be maintained. For that, the tone of the teacher meetings, wherein the leader is conducting, the principal as a pedagogical leader is conducting the meetings to the teachers, and there should be transparency in the events and what's going to happen. I mean to say that if there are lesson observations during this following week, please let them know. Maybe you may not tell them the timings of the lesson observation for each teacher, but if at all you're making any decision of that sort, please do let the teachers know that there is a lesson observation which is happening. Okay, then the second one is any event management, any decisions which you are taking, let them be a part of the decisions there. And let them be informed. That's all the teachers would love to hear from you. And how are you going to react to the failure of the teachers while a student is not performing well, or if they are talking to the parents? Teachers tend to perform well, but sometimes it so happens the flow, the knowledge flow from the teacher to the student doesn't happen well. How is that you're going to recall such kind of incidents, and what is that you're going to talk to the teachers, and how is your toning while you're talking that allows them to stay back in your school? Yes, mistakes do happen. Take it positively. Tell the teacher that this is the sort of feedback for them, and also give them a feed forward as to what they're going to do for the following weeks. Now, coming to the emotional leadership, let your leadership be visible and be available, be approachable to everybody. You often mm, uh, get to hear from the teachers that I stayed in that school because the principal saw me as a person first and a professional next. That's how the teachers will be working on being good human beings. The teachers will be working as good human beings. Then they will stay back with you a lot of time. And we all also like such kind of teachers. And whenever we are acknowledging the emotional labor of teachers, how much emotional connection they build also is less. Then also, as a principal, please do admit whatever you don't know as you don't know. This will build up a culture in the school as to allowing the teachers to come out of that nutshell and talking to you as a human being, and they all understand that making mistakes is okay with you all. That's how we are very happy building up that emotional leadership, being visible and available. I mean, whether you are in the corridors or whether you are there in the classroom and a teacher is asking you something, please do maintain there. Please do be there and talk to them and be an active listener. Then you won't get a feeling that the teachers are working for the sake of the salary for the end of the month, you know. Therefore, now coming back to the segment three, because mine is always a short webinar and doesn't take too long for you all to learn and make notes, because I want you all to participate and listen this from end to end rather than cutting it short in between. Therefore, when we are doing it, we all understand that there are certain rituals which shape the memory and the meaning. When teachers participate in something consistent and when they are joyful, they would all love to join you all in that, in the learning journey, in the administration journey, in the performance journey. When you are calling a teacher towards you and asking and inquiring about a teacher's well-being, that's the first thing which will reflect in the classroom, as the teachers also will talk to the students as if they are wanting to, they are wait for them and they are really waiting. So therefore, have a cup of tea with the teachers at least on a few days, wherein Saturdays you don't work on fifth Saturday, then please have a cup of morning tea, and we can always have a gratitude day on Saturday or maybe Friday before leaving. Thank one person for the whole week, pick up one person, and there are always boards for the students to have birthdays or whatever the achievement they have. Why not have a board for the teachers? Staff birthdays are also very important. It brings that positivity in the teachers, and I want to stay back with you all. Now, where as a norm, coming back into the next layer, you're building norms together. What are the communication norms? When do you all want to meet the teachers? Or when do they have that professional behavior? When can they have informal behavior? What sort of feedback and feed forward are you going to give them? How do they look at the feed forward and the feedback? Normally, it's the feedback which is given to the teachers, but we also work on feed forward. When you work on the feed forward, the teachers will be very happy as to what is that which is going to happen for the future. They will be very clear as to what's that they should do for the rest of the week. Therefore, that's how the culture eats policy for breakfast. This is the statement which you all have to remember. If you have a culture, that's the first biggest meal which happens. Breakfast is not a small meal, it's a big meal. Then you will see that the teachers are interested in bringing their doubts to you all, talking to you all. And as a pedagogical leader, please see that you give this kind of training to your HODs, coordinators, and the vice principal also, so that they all want to talk to the teachers as if they are human beings. That's how, in when there is culture in action, that is where school, where teachers write one appreciation note each week for the teachers, or pick up one or two teachers, write an appreciation note. And you all know, at this point, I would like to make a mention that Indra Nooyi, PepsiCo earlier CEO, also used to write testimonials to the employees and send them to their home, handwritten one, so that they all read those testimonials and feel very happy. Give the teachers those real school examples wherein they all want to know what's happening outside in the world. A principal who holds monthly visioning circles is the excellent leadership criteria what you would do. That is, they want to go and see further as to what's that monthly vision they have. What's the vision today? The students are here in this level. The students have to reach the other level. Where are they going to reach? What are the steps? What are the visionary steps which they want to climb? This way, I just want to let you know that the teachers will admire your leadership, they will admire your friendship, they will admire your vision and fall in line. For that, every school try to mentor another school in the rural area or another government school wherein they might not be able to understand the policies. It's not the principal job alone in Kendriya Vidyalayas or Jawaharlal Navodaya Vidyalayas or even the government school, state boards around. Just your intention is important, going and helping somebody. Thanks for being there. And if at all you have any doubts, please do call 93982 This is my assistant's number, and you will be, I'll flash the number on the screen. And yeah, this is the number on the screen. And I'm happy that you are all noting it down and see that 93982 is the phone number. You can call and look for the executives there. Any sort of help, if you want to register on Teachconnect, or if you want to contact my people over there, any hand holding, any sort of checklist which you want, any sort of job description which you want, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to give away those gifts to you all. Thank you so much being there. Hi, I'm Dr. Padmavati Tungaturte from Teachconnect. Thank you and namaste to all of you. Thank you so much.